This is the second video for December 12th, 2021, and I didn't finish saying exactly how I made eggless egg salad for the third time this method, where I had last left off saying I think I had used 3 leveled teaspoons of turmeric, 3 level tablespoons of balsamic, approximately 4 to 5 level tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, a quarter of a level teaspoon packed of coarsely ground black pepper of a 1-to-1 ratio, alongside with the gochugaru Korean red hot chili pepper flakes, about a quarter of a level teaspoon packed each of those two, and then approximately a level teaspoon of coarsely ground Himalayan pink salt, 1 level tablespoon packed of thyme, 3 whopping tablespoons of Vegenaise vegan mayonnaise, the original variety, which includes a cider vinegar already in as an ingredient in there. I had explained about how most of the vegan eggless egg salad recipes out on the internet, most of them a long time ago, would suggest maybe using just yellow mustard. It was implied for the reader to understand, if they have an allergen to, let's say, they would already know if they would be allergic to something maybe in the mustard, like the distilled white barley malt vinegar that is usually in yellow mustards or other condiments, actually. There are gluten-free varieties that use cider vinegar, rice vinegar, and a variety of wine vinegars, but I used balsamic in this one, which is also gluten-free, even though the bread is not gluten-free. Anyways, so yeah. Oh yeah, the other ingredients that I forgot to mention in the last video, where I ran out of time because of the space on my Kindle, was approximately 4 medium to large size cloves of garlic that I had minced, and a half of a small to medium sized shallot that I had minced into very small pieces manually. It's good stuff with this. I was also talking about in the last recording where I didn't know it stopped recording before. I didn't know it had stopped recording when I was talking about how my prioritizing had changed after what had happened to Moi 20 years ago. One near fatal incident. When I was recovering from that, I took extra precaution into like everything I was doing throughout the day. Where, when it came to working with the dishwashing detergents, washing my hands, brushing my teeth and stuff, to try to determine whether or not I may have had an allergic reaction to something else that was in the house, where maybe one of my other family members may have not had. But I did, I figured, if they're okay with some things, then, but I just took extra precaution in determining. This, Martinelli's. See if I can get this on camera.
I may have moderate to severe rheumatoid arthritis or psoriatic arthritis, but we are so much more. We're team players and artists, designers and
Where the word
do-it-yourselfers.
prioritizing came in with this, with the Martinellis,
So you are getting in the way of who you are. It's time
was
to talk to your
earlier I
doctor.
took a break from eating
Beat joint pain and help stop permanent joint damage. Plus, Enzo helps
to
prevent
have my
severe psoriatic
beverage
arthritis.
in,
Ask your doctor
in
about
between
Enzo.
finishing my meal. Whereas before 20 years ago, while growing up, I had a habit of finishing what was on my plate most of the time before having my beverage. What's the difference? That's just one thing. But like, that's something I, had forgotten over time. It's just I find it quite interesting.